Realme U1 Review. The mainstream smartphone market might seem saturated with Xiaomi and Honor usually dominating this space, but up-and-coming brands such as Realme have proven that there is still room to grow. Other than having a high-resolution front camera, the Realme U1 is also the first phone to debut MediaTek's Helio P60 SoC, which is said to be more powerful and efficient than its predecessor, the Helio P60. The Realme U1 looks very similar to the recently launched Realme 2 Pro Review, and that's not a bad thing. The rounded edges offer good grip, and the matte finish of the rear means it's not slippery. Thankfully, the back of this phone didn't pick up any scuff marks during the course of our review, which is a good sign. Our main issue is with the placement of the speaker grill, because it can easily be blocked the moment you hold the phone horizontally. The laminated back of the Realme U1 doesn't scuff too easily, but it does attract a ton of smudges. It's an IPS panel with a 1080 by 2340 pixel resolution, which means you get sharp images and vivid colors. Realme has used Corning Gorilla Glass 3 for the front of this phone, which is a somewhat old generation, but it's better than nothing. The phone also comes with a screen guard pre-applied, and ours picked up dings and scratches quite easily. The screen guard is a massive fingerprint magnet, and so is the laminated back, so keeping the Realme U1 looking spotless can be a real chore. The dual camera module on the rear doesn't bulge out too much, and the chrome trim held up well during our review period. The speaker grill on the Realme U1 gets easily blocked when you hold the phone horizontally. The Realme U1 ships with a 10 watts power adapter, USB charging cable, silicone case, SIM eject thuli, and the usual warranty and quick start guides. The quality of the accessories is good, and Realme's packaging seems to have improved too, compared to its earlier offerings. One of the main highlights of the Realme U1 is the new MediaTek Helio P60 SoC, which is a speedier version of the Helio P60. According to Realme, this new chip should provide up to 13% better performance compared to its predecessor. In benchmarks, the Realme U1 posted pretty good scores. This is a bit lower than the Realme 2 Pro's score of 39 FPS in the same test. Realme has finally fixed the annoying two-step process needed for dismissing notifications, and you can now do it with a single right swipe. You get the Realme U1 with a bunch of preloaded apps, most of which can be uninstalled if not needed. Smart Scan and roaming are two interesting features that we've seen before on Chinese versions of Oppo phones, and are now supported in India. However, you do need internet access to use the Scan and Translate feature, which translates small snippets of text between Hindi and English in real time as you hover the camera over it. Roaming generates a virtual SIM card on your phone so you can use local data services, not voice or SMS, in countries you're traveling to without having to switch SIM cards or use international roaming. Roaming covers most major countries and regions, but the choice of available data packages seems a bit limited. We couldn't actually test roaming to see how well it works or not, since it would require physically traveling to one of the supported countries. Realme U1 performance, cameras, and battery life. The Realme U1 supports 2 nano SIMs with dual 4G VoLTE and a dedicated slot for a microSD card. The phone does get slightly warm when gaming or with heavy camera use, which is normal. The speaker gets fairly loud too, but we would have swapped its place with the headphone socket, as it's easily blocked when the phone is held in landscape mode. Since this is a selfie-focused phone, let's start with the front camera. In daylight, the Realme U1 captures detailed selfies, with good skin tones and colors in general. The AI Beauty mode isn't too aggressive, and does a good job in smoothing your skin most of the time. You might like the Super Vivid mode if you're into highly saturated colors. In the latter mode, the camera uses a 4-in-1 pixel binning technique to give you better detail by trading off the resolution, so you get an 8-megapixel shot. When shooting against bright light, you get a real-time preview of what the HDR version of your image would look like. In low light, we found the camera struggling to capture clean and detailed shots. As a result, selfies look grainy and HDR isn't of much help, as bright lights in the background looked burned out. Edge detection isn't too accurate under dim lighting in depth mode. Realme has stated that an update to improve the front camera bokeh mode will be released by the time this phone goes on sale. The latter works decently well on objects too, thanks to the dedicated 2-megapixel depth sensor. Shot using super vivid mode on the Realme U1. Tap for full-sized images of Realme U1 camera samples. The quality is decent, but since the autofocus isn't very quick, we noticed a bit of hunting as we moved about. The frame rate is fairly solid though, and low light footage isn't too noisy. Despite the powerful SoC, the rear camera doesn't shoot 4K video, which is a shame since many phones in this segment can do that. According to Realme, this resolution has been left out since the sensor doesn't support it. That's not bad, considering it has a pretty powerful SoC and delivers very good battery life, a winning combo that not many in this segment have pulled off. It's roughly the same price as the 4GB version of the Xiaomi Redmi Y2 review, but considering that the front cameras of both phones have a tough time in low light, we think you're better off with the Realme U1, which has a more modern design and more powerful internals.